welcome back to the channel Soapsters, and in today's video we're going to look at a salt bar or a spa bar. Now, what exactly is a salt bar or a spa bar? Well, it kind of what it sounds. A salt bar has salt included into it. Now, for this particular recipe, I've used around about 40% of the oils as salt. Now, one of the really critical things if you are doing a salt bar is you must have a good proportion of coconut oil within the soap. So this particular recipe uses 60% coconut oil and then 40% oils of other varieties. Now you can choose whichever ones of those you want, and then run it through a soap calculator. Now that gave me 1,000 grams of oil, and then I've used 400 grams of salt within this particular bar. But you can use 500. You could even use a 1-to-1, so 1,000 grams. But you really are playing with fire on that one, in my personal opinion. So, as you can see here, what I've done is I've actually divided my salt down, and I've put about 150 grams of the salt into my lye solution. So it's actually dissolved into the lye, and the rest of the salt is there just ready to go in at a later stage. Now, salt bars move very quickly, they set up very quickly, and you need to really kind of get on top of them. So in my jug here, I've actually got lemon essential oil already included so that I can work very quickly and just get this poured into one go. What we're going to do is we're going to bring this up to an emulsion. Now, don't forget, I've already got some salt in there, so this is going to come up to an emulsion quite quickly. And then once I get it to a relatively good trace, I'm then going to pop in the rest of the salt, stir it through and get it into the mould as quickly as possible. I tend to use essential oils in these spa bars purely because they do set up quite quickly. I don't want any more acceleration, and I find the essential oils don't give me any more acceleration than I'm already going to get. And because they're a spa bar, I just like the kind of provenance of that essential oil in there. So this is just purely an essential oil in here, and it's around about 30 grams of lemon essential oil into my 1,000 grams of oil. And as you can see there, we're popping in the rest of our Himalayan pink salt. Now, you can get the salt from anywhere. You can use Himalayan pink salt from a bath and body specialist. You can nip down to the local supermarket, pick up some granulated salt. You can really use any salts within these bars. The bigger the grains, I find though, the more kind of exfoliation you get. Now, once the salt goes in there, you want to get this into the mould pretty quickly, and salt bars are notorious for their very, very quick setup. This bar of soap is going to be ready to cut in about 2 hours, maybe even an hour. So I'm going to just keep coming back and checking it. If you're going to do it in a bar mold like that, you need to be prepared to cut it within that hour. And then if you want to save any of that, you could pour these all into individual cavity molds. Now, this is a second bar I'm making, and this is actually going to use geranium oil. Now, I'm doing a slight variation on this one. In my little pot here, you'll see there's a kind of muddy gloop. That is actually red ventilated clay, and that's basically using my essential oil and a little bit of the oils from the batch just to mix that together to hydrate it a little. And we're going to pop that in a little bit. But in here, you'll see again, I've mixed in my salt to the lye water to dissolve some of it down into a solution, so I don't have quite so much salt running through the bar. But you don't have to do that. You can make that with your lye solution as normal, and then just pop your salt in at the later stage. So what I'm going to do is just pop that in there again, give it a quick whiz, we'll get everything together, then we'll pop in the clays, get that stirred through, stir in the salt, and it'll all come through. Now, as I say, this sets up very fast, and you do want to get ready to cut this, but after a cure, now I will allow these to cure between 6, 8, 10 weeks, depending on how much time I've got. But I do try and give them at least 4 weeks to cure. I think you get a better lather from it. Now, why a salt bar? Why use salt in a salt bar? Well, actually, salt is a humectant, and it draws moisture to the skin. So these bars are actually moisturizing. They bring the moisture into the skin. They make the skin softer, more moist. They really do act wonderfully on the skin. And it's like a spa for your skin, hence a spa bar. And because they're essential oils, they smell subtle but very, very beautiful. The addition of the clay in there, brilliant skin-loving properties within that. And they really are a great bar for showering it with and all of that. Again, no claims on these bars. They will get you clean, but all of these additions to them really do increase the kind of luxury of them and the beautiful soap. So I would really encourage people to try salt spa bars a go. They really are simple. They're quick to do. They're quick to unmold, and they really will give you a nice boost within your shower. Great for first timers and great for people that have been making soap for years. So here we go. This was literally about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours later. Apologies for the slight blur on these ones. And I've sped this up a little bit so you can just see that after 2 hours, that soap is set. And actually, it's just starting to crumble. If you leave these in the mould too long, they are going to crumble. So you really do need to do these bars when you've got enough time to sit down, wait for them to set up, unmold them and get them cut. But again, if you do these in little individual molds, they're fantastic. And as I say, they're great on the skin. They feel good on the skin. And you really do get that wonderful lather off of them that a salt bar requires you to have. And it's really the coconut oil in there that encourages that bubble. So here we go. Here's one of the salt bar little ones I made. And look at this bubble. You get some really beautiful bubbles out of it. I'm not scrubbing that too hard. I'm just really just washing my hands with it as you normally would. But look at that bubble. You get some beautiful, big, fluffy bubbles. It's not a thick lather, but it's a very light lather. But it does encourage a lot of moisture into the skin. They're really good if you have them in a bathroom like this, because you're going to add some moisture back into the skin. And it really just kind of washes off and just leaves your skin really squeaky clean. And I like that. It's why I use bar soap all the time. It's that real nice squeaky clean feel from them. So there we go. There are our two bars. One is the lemon, which is the lighter one, and the other one is the geranium, which is the dark one. They've been cured. They look rustic. They look, in my opinion, beautiful. And I really, really would recommend people giving a go to some salt bars. So if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. It really helps me grow and allows me to make more videos and tutorials for all of you. When you subscribe, don't forget to click the bell icon if you'd like to get notified when a new video is uploaded. And thanks a lot, Soapsters. I'll see you again next time.